Okay, if not, solicitors report.
Okay, first item at the last meeting of council, I was authorized to advertise an ordinance regarding parking on Liberty Street. The ordinance is going to amend section 146-33B of the Code of Ordinances of the Borough of Newtown by deleting section prohibiting parking 200 feet north of Washington Avenue on the east side of Liberty Street, and replacing that with a prohibition on parking, but with the exception that that prohibition shall not apply to emergency vehicles. So it's essentially adding to an existing parking restriction that the prohibition does not apply to emergency vehicles. The ordinance was duly advertised in the Bucks County Advance on February 25th. We have proof of advertisement. The ordinance in its entirety was deposited with that newspaper as well as with the Bucks County Law Library, and proof of that deposit has also been received. So I am asking for a motion to adopt ordinance number 700 prohibiting parking except for emergency vehicles on the east side of Liberty Street for a distance of 200 feet north from Washington Avenue.
If I may, I know the hour is late for all of us, but I think this requires a public hearing portion.
I believe that would be satisfied by opening the floor to any comment
That's fine.
upon making of the motion and second.
Okay, do we have a second? Second. Okay, there's been a motion and a second. Any discussion by council? Does anyone in the public wish to be heard on this? If not, okay. If not, all those in favor? Aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. Next item has been raised to Borough Council previously. The Joint Municipal Authority was created in 1961, and the Articles of Incorporation provided for a term of 50 years. That 50 years is coming to an end, so the Municipal Authority has requested passage of a resolution that would approve an amendment to the Articles of Incorporation so that the term of the authority would be extended until May 15, 2061. I'm asking for a motion to authorize the solicitor to advertise a resolution authorizing an amendment to the Articles of Incorporation of the Newtown-Bucks County Joint Municipal Authority to extend its term of existence to May 15, 2061.
So moved.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. Next item, with the recent snowstorms, an issue came up with regard to the Emergency Management Organization section of the Newtown Borough Code. Specifically, the Borough Council is given the authority under the Emergency Management Act, giving it the authority to declare a state of emergency. The Borough Council, for obvious reasons, is given the ability to delegate that authority to the mayor or to another chief executive officer of the borough. Currently, in the Borough Code, there is an authorization for that, but the authorization to declare a state of emergency is granted first to the President of Council, then to the Vice President of Council, then to the Mayor, and then to the Emergency Management Coordinator. In order to bring this ordinance in line with state law and to make it in a manner that I believe would be more practical in the event of an emergency, I have circulated a proposed ordinance and would ask for a motion to authorize advertising an ordinance amending Article 1, Chapter 75 of the Code of the Borough of Newtown entitled Emergency Management Organization by modifying the succession of authority to declare a local disaster emergency. Specifically, the succession of authority would be first to the mayor, then to the President of Council, who would be acting as mayor in the mayor's absence, and then to the Vice President of Council, who would be acting as mayor in both the mayor and the President's absence. And I believe that that would be consistent with the state statute and would probably provide for the most efficient use of that power.
So moved.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Snowstorms this year have been an education for us on a variety of fronts. Okay. If not, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
And finally, just to quickly put on record that prior to this meeting and at the end of the last meeting of work session, there was an executive session held. And during those meetings, the following matters were discussed. Pending litigation that's currently in the Eastern District of Pennsylvania, docket numbers 7CV01022, 7CV00165, 05CV02727, and number 06CV05312. In addition, matters pending in the Bucks County Court of Common Pleas at docket numbers 09-12884, 09-12891, and 09-07583. In addition, leasing and property issues were discussed as well as potential litigation matters.
Thank you. Any questions for the solicitor?
Can you repeat those numbers?
Yes.
I may have to call you because I'm not even sure this
I'm glad to provide them to you. Just
Very
don't
good.
make me repeat them.
Okay.